Rain the Blue and Misery the Green. After their core was crushed into dust and they revived, they easily accepted Guy as their master, pledging loyalty to him for eternity. When Guy was summoned to the Cardinal World, he brought them along too, granting both physical bodies and ordering them to slaughter the nation that summoned him. When this was over, Guy decided to give his two servants names. Blue would be named Rain after he saw the rain falling from the sky, and Green would be called Misery after Guy observed the misery she inflicted upon her victims. Ever since that moment, both have learned how to do chores like cooking, cleaning, as well as learning various music and dances to keep Guy entertained. While Misery takes her tasks very seriously, Rain hates working, often leaving the tedious work to her fellow servant and complains when she's forced to do her job. Despite this, both Rain and Misery reject any offer of freedom as they're completely loyal to Guy. Now, in regards to their strength, we have a better idea of Rain's abilities since she fought Diablo in Volume 11. And why did she do this? Well, because she was jealous that Noir has so much freedom and the luxury to be selfish. So she gives bro a little chop on the neck that's faster than the speed of sound. But this is Diablo. It did nothing. Then Diablo ends her entire career by saying, "I simply have no need to tap my full force for the likes of you." He completely embarrassed Rain as he dispersed every single one of her spells. However, a key difference was that Rain is using almost all her mental capacity just throwing these attacks around trying to outmaneuver Noir. Yet, Diablo was instead focused on creating a disintegration magic circle while using the exchange of spells as a freaking distraction. This completely catches Blue off guard, as by the time she realized what was happening, the multi-layered magic circle under her had already paralyzed her, with disintegration magic striking her head on, which didn't destroy her core but damaged her enough for her to back off. Meanwhile, Misery was also making a move in Volume 11 as she was secretly perpetrating the moves of the Western Council and the 5 great elders behind the scenes. When she finally got summoned to the Western Council, where she was going to murder everyone to give a warning to humanity, there was a hurdle. Another Primordial, Blanc the White, was there representing Tempest, and through her diplomatic skill had brought most of the council members under her pocket. Upon seeing the third strongest Primordial, Misery of course hesitated and made the correct decision to back off, because Misery was more used to doing office work for Guy while Blanc was out there in the wild battling. So even though Misery might have had the higher magical energy output, she couldn't make a move against White, especially since she too had a body now and a name thanks to Rimuru. Also, Blanc's closest subordinate Moss, another demon peer, was present there too. However, Rain and Misery wouldn't be taking L's for long, because in Volume 14, after Tempest thwarts the Eastern Empire's invasion, Guy and his maids come to visit our slime. Here, Guy has a simple request. Bro just wants Rimuru to train Rain and Misery for him after seeing how Diablo and the other 3 demonesses had grown in power being under Rimuru's influence, right? Oh yeah, he wasn't talking about battle training, he was talking about making goddamn cakes.
Are you serious right now, bro?
But after Guy inquired about how Diablo managed to evolve into a demon lord, Rimuru had no choice but to reveal that he has the power to give souls to people who are at the verge of awakening, so Guy of course wanted his maids to become demon lords too. Because as Raphael puts it, a monster named by a higher level being has its very nature altered, so even if Rain and Misery have killed millions, they are unlikely of awakening. So Rimuru asks Raphael to casually evolve Rain and Misery into demon lords using souls given to him by Guy, leading us into the events of Volume 17, where Rain gets her own chapter, which was written like she was talking to me directly. Like, I didn't even know we were like that, but this basically means she's my Pookie now, right? Right guys, right? Look, she even got mad at me for thinking she's similar to Noir. Like, it's GG's, guys. I'm no longer single. Also, big shout out to Rain, because she told me most of the juicy info about the demons in this chapter. I mean, in our private conversation we were having, you know what I'm saying? She also said y'all should go buy some gamer subs, 10% off with code ABD during
Stop it. Get some help.
During the Tenma War, Misery and Rain were tasked with guarding Leon in El Dorado alongside Guy. They had gotten so much stronger in just a few months after their Demon Lord evolution that they were keeping up with Leon's power during training sessions, which would be put to good use as both of the primordial colors would face two primordial angels in Pico and Groshada. Their battle would be a fierce one. Their battle is honestly one of the coolest battles in all of Tensura, because all of it happens inside an igloo as they drink tea together and eat snacks. They do not battle, bro. Fuse is like allergic to showing battles. I swear. I swear, bro. However, this little chat inside the igloo wasn't just them trolling during the war, as Rain managed to get some crucial information from their enemies, especially regarding where their base was and the forces which were gathered. Honestly though, these two sadly get the short end of the stick, especially Misery, who is probably the weakest primal currently in the story, as Rain, through her use of Cocutus, has shown she's stronger than Green. But at the end of the day, they're still full-fledged members of the Primordials, and maybe we'll see them do more within the final stretch of Tensura. Oh, also, Rain is a painter for Rimuru. Rain is my favorite Primordial, alright? W Rain. Put W Rain in the chat. Meanwhile, go check out the Masayuki video, because I see a lot of you didn't click on that. Please go watch that.